Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we have a lot to uncover. Okay, we probably gonna be on here for about an hour and some change. So, hello to all of you guys. What's up to my day ones? To you new subscribers, how you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Um, Let me see. I'm just trying to find so I can get jiggy with y'all. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Hold on. What is this? Why it say upcoming? So, y'all, we got some stuff to get into. Um, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the energy that I've been picking up on. Um, I'm really gonna have to unfold. It's just layers to it, y'all. It's layers to it. I literally been feeling this energy for the past 2 months, and I just didn't get it. Like, I'm like, what is this? What is this that I'm feeling like? And so I was, I was, I was even like thinking that it was something outside of me, something that I was supposed to be doing. Is there something that I'm not doing? You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. So just give me a moment. I'm gonna let some people come in. Give it some time for some people to come in. I know that it's a work day. It's 9:33. If you guys gotta catch it later, catch it later. I'm also trying to get in on the live. Why am I not able to get in on the live? Um, what is this? So when I go, woo, 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 woo. Okay, let me go home, and then when you go home, you go here to live. Okay, there we go. Boom. So I should be able to, boom. There we go. Okay. All right. This is a very, very important. Look at y'all. This shit, I had to sit for a minute, right? I had to sit for a minute. I don't like the way this be. I gotta sit down, y'all. I really like doing a face to face. You know what I'm saying? I really do. That be, I don't know. I like to connect like that. But I just been doing it like this because I just ain't been feeling like being on camera. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been getting dressed. I ain't been doing nothing. So let's get into it, y'all. This is I'm not answering no questions right now, you guys, okay? On the live, because this is very deep. I literally had to sit with this for a minute in order for me to see it all the way through. If you have the time to sit and listen, I promise you, you will get a lot out of this message. Okay, I got a lot out of it, even seeing it through. I had to sit with source. I had to sit with my higher self, and really, do some introspection. All right. So as you can see with the title is, it says critical observation, carefully examining oneself. So the energy, right? So for like the past 2 months, and it could have been longer for some of you, but I would say for the past, let's say 2 to 3 months, it's been this energy where, and this is you. If it relates to you, it relates to you. It might not, y'all. But I'm picking up on the energy of the land. It's a lot of people going through what I'm finna speak on. Okay. It's a lot of souls going through this, and we're gonna break it all down. It's not even so much about the cards. I literally had to sit down and write some shit out and just unfold all of this, because not only have, a lot of you guys been going through it, but I have also. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is where the psyche come in at. and us being able to commune with our higher self, but also with our spirit guides, and trusting ourselves. Like right now, I don't believe that people understand the state that we are in when it comes to our intellect, our emotions, um, our forward movement. You know, a lot of people think that it's just about, okay, well, I have to get this business off the ground. I need to, go to school and do this. Or, it's so many things outside of you that takes up a lot of your time. You know what I'm saying? It takes up a lot of your critical, I'm not gonna say critical thinking. It takes up a lot of space in your mind. And of course, that's how the world has created. Well, that's how the world around us has been created, to keep us outside of knowing who we truly are. You know what I'm saying? Or being able to fully understand what we truly desire, and how can we break common ground with that. You know what I'm saying? How can we be rooted in that? And so it's give me a minute, y'all, because I was sitting here and I was like, man, because the energy I've been picking up on is like, you're thinking about doing the things that you desire. You know what I'm saying? Starting that business, being an entrepreneur, moving from one place to another place. All of these things is outside of you, right? But these are the things that you've been thinking about, but you just haven't been able to step over the threshold and do it. So in your mind, you're thinking like, damn, is it something that, am I not ready? Am I not? It's a lot of procrastination, stalling, not knowing which way to go or when to go. And it's a crazy, y'all, because I had to sit here and I had to really I'm like, show me, like, what is it? Because if this is the energy that many of souls are in, and these, I'm gonna tell you, the souls that I'm picking up on, are the souls that chose to do. You chose you. You chose you. In the end, you chose you. You were given a ultimatum. Are you gonna continue to live like this? Is this healthy for you, mentally, spiritually, physically? Or are you gonna stand up, walk away from these things that no longer serves you, walk away from these people that don't give a damn about you? Or are you gonna choose you? Like, this has been a long journey for you to get to where you are right now. It's been a long journey, right? And you've done all this work, and now you're at a standstill, and don't quite understand what is this? What am I? Why am I just at a stand? Why am I just at a stop? Like, why am I just like, you know what I'm saying? You have all these wonderful ideas. You have all of these aspirations, and you know what I'm saying, to get whatever it is that you need to get off the ground, or things that you want to start, you know what I'm saying, physically. And so I'm like, man, so I had to go deeper. And I'm like, this is what's going on. So what's next? Like, what's going on, Source? Tell me. Like, when I tell you, I had to turn the TV off. I had to not necessarily turn the TV off. I had to fully put my intention on this matter. I had to fully put my attention on this matter. Then it started opening up to me. Then it started speaking to me. Only then, when I took my attention off of my phone, off of the things that I need to do or I want to do that I haven't done, how I'm going to do it, when I'm going to do it, what's going to happen. I had to completely focus my attention on what it is that I was thinking about. The questions that I was, I mean, you know what I'm saying? What we're talking about now. And so, you're at a standstill and you're thinking about what it is that you're about your forward movement, right? It's kind of like double dutch. I was talking about this last night when I was on here. But really, it's introspection. So let me keep going, right? So introspection. Now, I don't know if introspection is a fucking word or not, you guys. Excuse my language. But I do know inspection is. So I looked up inspection. And I seen that inspection means careful examination or scrutiny, right? Careful examination or scrutiny. And so then I said, okay, well, let me go see what scrutiny means. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what it means. Critical observation or examination. Being studied or observed very carefully. If this is not where we are right now, if this is not where you are right now, then you didn't pass the motherfucking test. You didn't pass the test. If you, all the work that you've done, if you don't connect with me when I just said what I just said, if this doesn't connect with you, you got some more work to do. What they do on Monopoly, they say, collect 200. If you don't collect if you don't pass go, you can't collect 200. Listen. Critical observation or examination. We are being called to examine ourselves. You are being called to examine yourself in everything that you do. I'm talking about you're running let's say you're running a corporate company. This is your life. Your life is your corporate company, right? This is a brand new company. You building it up off the ground, but you have so many hands in on it. And I'm talking about in the spiritual sense, right? In the spiritual realm. You have the divine. You have your ancestors. You have so many souls that's been rooting for you, knew that you were going to make it to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And now you have to go into commune with them. Now you got to sit down and you have to really commune with them, because that's what I just did to come up with what I'm going to talk to y'all about. I really had to sit down and focus in on what the hell it is. And let me tell you, y'all, when I tell you it's been like 3 months. You know what the symptoms were, and you could have been very well with the symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Nostalgic. Okay. Nostalgic. Also, you could have been the symptoms too. Hold on, y'all. Because I be going off a tangent and I get to forgetting. This energy is crazy. It is. And it's really going to take the only way to move forward when you've done a lot of work on yourself and getting to know who you are, what's for you, what's not for you. It's like you didn't clean your closet out. And the thing is it's like everything has been moving. And you see how the world has been going. You seeing how people, at different levels, acting crazy. There's so much shit going on, right? We're not going to get into all of them. But just think about everything that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Or around you, at least around you. And the common denominator is you. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are by yourself. You are moving. It's like you are physically by yourself. It's like a one man's army. You know what I'm saying? Even though you have many that support you in the spiritual realm. But it's just you. And that's how it is on this journey. When you doing what you supposed to, when you've done what you're supposed to do, and you've done right by yourself, and you've loved on yourself, and you trusting in yourself, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And you might not even fully trust yourself right now, but this is what they're getting you ready for. You have to be fully reliant on yourself and trusting in yourself in order to move to the next level. And you cannot lie about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And this is why this is where the stagnation come from. So it's not like you're being punished. You're not being punished. You're not moving forward on these adventures or these things that you got going on because you're being punished or because it's something that you didn't do. That's not what it is. It's because your higher self needs you to fully feel and understand who you are moving forward. For you to be not sure, but to be in full alignment with who you are. Everything within you needs to be checked. It's like and that's what I was coming. Let me keep going. So it says you've been feeling like it's outside. You've been feeling like it's outside of you, right? So a lot of you guys been feeling like, okay, the reason why I'm feeling like this and I have these emotions, which is, like, damn, why can't I get why can't I get up and get going? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, basically you just been, procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, resting, which is all good and okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing, but you're also supposed to be focusing in and building inside. Those emotions that once, that triggered you. You know what I'm saying? Past trauma, that things that happened to you in your adolescence and things like that. Shit that triggered you a year ago. All of that shit has to be fine-tuned and checked right now before you move forward. There will be no forward movement until, and that's why I was talking about that last night, about how it's good to get out right now to see your temperament. You know what I'm saying? Are you getting irritated fast? If so, okay, that's something that you have to. I just see a bunch of souls going through like a fucking this paradigm where like you're going in and you just got a lot of souls around you fine-tuning you up. You know how like a car, like you take a car to the shop and then they, you know what I'm saying, like you want to get the oil change and you get your, you know what I'm saying, you get your tires fixed and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get your tires and shit fixed, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you be driving and your shit just busts on flat. Nah, yeah. So it's quite interesting because it took me a while to figure this shit out. And I was just like, why am I feeling this energy? And I had to really, I was guided to, until I stopped and really focused in on what it is that, because I feel like, even like with you being restless and, doing other things to occupy your time or to, distract you, to any distractions or anything like that. Like all of that stuff is a part of, it affects you being able to see what it is that you truly need to see. You know what I'm saying? Because they're distractions. So it's a lot of distractions that you've been having, that you've been pulling on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you, and even myself, didn't know that it was going to be like this, but this is the unknown. This is the unknown. This is where you check your fear. This is where fear come in at. Or either if you don't move forward, as long as you stay there, which is fine if you're working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different times that are different. Everybody's shit is different when they move forward. There's no time limit or anything. But if you do sit there and you continue to have the distractions and things of that nature, you're still going to have this back end in your mind. Or you still going to have this thing in your mind like, damn, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Well, I was supposed to be, and you're going to keep putting it off. But you don't truly understand. You don't really see why. You have to stop. It's time to, you got to, I'm telling you. And everybody ain't made it to this level. Everybody ain't made it to this level. It's like you done hella work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But now, like the real test of times is here. And I don't feel like we have a lot of time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We don't. To be bullshitting and planning and shit, like, we don't have a lot of time. And I'm not talking about as far as the world ending and shit. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as far as for our mental health. Because the knowledge and the wisdom that you have and the shit that you know and staying stagnated in that energy will have you mentally fucked up or have you stuck in a repetitive cycle, and it would just bring, you know, chaos. It would bring depression. You know what I'm saying? Overeating. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you just not happy. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Where else was I at? It's now a formula that has to be, so so that's what I had wrote. I put, it's now a formula that has to be produced moving forward. So everybody's formula looks different, okay? Because everybody got different situations, right? But the main, the number one thing is that this has nothing to do with any, like, it doesn't have anything to do with the goals to start a business or anything. Like, this is all about you. It's you. It's your soul, your inner self. Fine tuning those things and making sure that you are equipped for the next stage. And I feel like I'm picking up on a lot of fear because you don't know what's gonna be what's gonna happen. You never had what is to come. You don't have no clue what's gonna come at all. So it's very hard to even see what it is that you're supposed to do. I feel like we have to be patient with ourselves during this time. You know, we absolutely have to
Keep asking water.
You can get one. That can't nobody see you. You absolutely have to focus in on what it is that's inside of you. That if it's things that's bothering you, if you need to, you know, get some extra help, you know, a life coach, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? If you need to find somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? If you really need to get deep within there, because everything has to be straight moving forward. Where we're going, because it's way deeper than just, I want to show you guys something. Hold on, let me see something. I'm finna show y'all this. I'm gonna have to put this shit off my, I want to show y'all this video I seen earlier. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I really want to show y'all this shit. And this is the first time I ever seen it today, y'all.
I did. I had to.
Hold on, let me see.
Second, you volunteered. You know those. Second, you volunteered to go to Earth. I did. I had to. I had family trapped on Earth. But how could you get trapped on Earth? You had to be there to understand. On Earth, you wouldn't remember anything. What do you mean you wouldn't remember anything? I mean, you would have no memory of anything. You wouldn't even remember existing before Earth. What? How is that possible? It was designed that way. It was brilliant. To dive as deeply as possible into such ignorance, such darkness, and still find your way back to remembering who you were, that took true mastery. Wow. I still can't believe you went to Earth. Tell me more. Well, Earth had its own set of laws that everyone agreed to experience. Like gravity, what goes up must come down. Like linear time, day is followed by night. Time? What's time? You know how when we think of something it manifests instantly? Well, on Earth there was a delay. The delay is what made Earth so difficult. Interesting. Time. So tell me more. Before going to Earth, you would choose your family, whether you wanted to be male or female, what race you wanted to be, the location on the planet, things like that. Oh, so you could choose your own character. Exactly. You would enter the Earth as a baby and be completely dependent on others to teach you the rules. But since nobody could remember the rules, they made up their own rules, based on fear and giving your power away to others. That doesn't sound like much fun. It wasn't for everyone. What did you do while abortions everywhere on Earth? I watched them. It was pretty funny. What was so funny? Here were these magnificent beings, playing the most unique and cutting-edge experience in the universe, and they were clueless. I tried to guide them as much as possible. Wait a second, you could communicate with them? Yes, but they couldn't hear me. I would show them synchronicities, or send them impulses to help guide them, but they couldn't see the signs. Why not? They didn't trust themselves. So is that why they sent out a call for help? Exactly. Is that when you went? No, I didn't go until later. First volunteers, they had it the worst. What do you mean, had it the worst? Well, they killed them. What? They killed the volunteers. They killed them? Those on Earth couldn't understand what the volunteers were telling them. The idea that they were equal to the volunteers scared them. What were they telling them? Common sense stuff like, all the answers you seek are inside you. Everything I can do, you can do and more. So they killed them? And then they twisted the volunteers' message and created even more fear. What do you mean, more fear? Like the message, God is inside you, was turned into, you are separate from God. The message, all the answers you seek are inside you, was twisted into, you can't trust yourself. And they believed it? It was out of control. How could they believe that? You had to be there to understand. Did you know they actually believed that they were the only intelligent life in the universe? Now that's funny. Pretty crazy, I know. So then what happened? The designers knew Earth was going to enter a section of the galaxy that humans had never experienced before. A section filled with a frequency that might be able to reconnect the human's DNA. What was wrong with their DNA? It didn't work anymore. The thing is, their DNA was how they connected with their higher self. So that's why your incarnations couldn't hear you. Exactly. But there was a catch with the new plan. Only those incarnated on Earth could tune in to these new frequencies. Oh, so they needed more volunteers. Yes, but this time they were taking no chances. To pull this off, they needed millions in the physical form, wired and ready to attune to these frequencies. Are these the 21st century humans that all the stories are about? Yep. We volunteered from every corner of the universe to help the humans wake up. What did the volunteers have to do once they got there? We had to wake ourselves up, attune to these frequencies, and spread them to the rest of the planet. That sounds impossible. Most of those watching the Earth experiment didn't think we could pull it off. So what happened when we got to Earth? Once on Earth, we were taught the same fear-based beliefs that had been handed down for eons. We lived just like everyone else, totally clueless to who we were and what was getting ready to happen. But as soon as the Earth entered this cloud of frequencies, we started to question everything. And one by one, we started to wake up. So the plan was working. It was. The more we trusted ourselves, the quicker we reconnected. And the faster we started to remember what was happening. And since we were spread out evenly all around the planet's frequency began to rise quickly. What happened when the planet's frequency began to rise? The humans' experience of time began speeding up. They started manifesting their beliefs faster and faster. Those consumed with fear created even more fear, and eventually Earth just spun out of control. What do you mean, spun out of control? These low-frequency beliefs that had controlled the human experience for eons could no longer exist, so they began to self-destruct, and the world fell into complete chaos. That sounds terrifying. It was for those living in fear, but for us volunteers, we all knew it was the end of the old energy and the beginning of the new. So then what happened? A tipping point was reached in our awakening, and we created a new Earth. A new Earth? What happened to the old Earth? It continued on, allowing those who could not let go of their fears to play out their lessons. But for us, we created a new Earth that matched our higher frequency. And as easy as that, all the fear-based beliefs simply fell away. In an instant, we remembered who we were. We knew we were all connected, and we stopped hurting each other. We started respecting each other, started loving each other. We took back our power to create, and we created a new Earth without fear. Wow, so the legends are true. What an incredible experience that must have been. Nice work. Thanks.
Okay, so I had to play that whole thing. Now, it ain't no coincidence that I seen that video on Instagram today. Like, it ain't no fucking coincidence. And I sat there and watched the whole video. But even then, when I was watching the video, y'all, I was not fully, my attention wasn't fully on why have I been feeling this energy. Like, I was like, it wasn't. And it was like literally it was like a couple of hours that went by before I started. Because I've been thinking about it like every day. Because I feel it. I mean, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And for those that have been, you know, done shadow work. Those who have, you know, faced their fears. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you still have some things that's you know, that you haven't completely overcome. Those things have to be checked. It's all fear-based. It all has to be. Right now is the time to let go. You know what I'm saying? All of these lessons that we went through, everything that we've been through, we're being shown how to release. You know what I'm saying? Release things. I feel like in life, and this is my personal opinion, in life, one of the hardest things to do is to let go. And that is how this is how we've been weighed down and stayed in situations, stayed in unhealthy relationships, stayed in, you know, unhealthy ways within ourselves, habits and shit, because it's an addictive state. People don't want to admit that they have addictions or don't. And when you can't admit that something is wrong, then you can't fix it. You can't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to stay there. It stays stuck. It stays stagnated. That energy stays with you. You have to confront every living thing that you've connected to. You have to make peace with that, right? When I tell you glory be to our higher selves, okay? Glory be to our ancestors that's been paving a way for us to get out of this unhealthy state that we are in so that we can get back to our true states. Come on, y'all. This shit ain't no game. It really ain't. Boy. Let me see. Hold on. So, let me go over. What do you guys think about the video? What do you guys think about the video? Why do I not see the message? I don't see nothing. I hope I didn't put this video on where I can't, damn, let me just not even mess with nothing. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I can send that video to you. My Instagram is, let me get it for y'all. Yeah, I can share it with you guys so you guys can see it yourself. It's Asante Tribe. So it's ASANTE _ tribe TRIBE _ 1111. So Asante _ tribe _ 1111. Like, y'all need to watch that video. I mean, the fact, like, I don't believe in coincidences, y'all. Like, for real. I really don't. I didn't have no intentions on coming on here even after I watched that video. I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me say this. Like, this is facts. It's all facts. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into some of the cards and see what come out and see, you know, on our what you guys, you know, just give you. I feel like it's more so just giving you advice, you know, along your path. Let's see what messages your ancestors, source, which is your higher self, you know, have for you. This might not resonate with everyone, okay? What else was I gonna say? Another thing too, I forgot to say too, you guys. You guys are on a divine line with Source. When you guys come here, it's a protected line, okay? And I also pulled 2 cards which came from my energy. Look, it's a lot of sharing going on right now. If you sharing is caring. It's when I'm talking about sharing, I'm talking about sharing of wisdom, knowledge. That's it. I ain't got nothing else for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I ain't got nothing else for nobody. Nothing. I'm not going outside of. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much what I've been on, and that's my path though. You know what I'm saying? That's when I can see clearly. That's when I'm able to see clearly, and it feels good to be able to see. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, in the next 2 or 3 years. I don't even fucking care. What I care about is what's presently happening in my state, my mental state, and me being very clear on who I am and moving strategically, but also moving freely as I enter into this new state that we're going into, this new world that we're going to, this new paradigm that we're going into, because it's happening. Motherfuckers is gonna call you crazy. They gonna say, oh, don't trip off of that, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to, they gonna say all kind of shit if they ain't did the work, if they don't feel what it is that you feel. Don't let nobody tell you what you feeling. Don't let nobody derail you, and you know what I'm saying? If anything, if you gonna sit back and kick back and take your time, do that shit by yourself. Do it by yourself, because then at least you sitting by yourself. If you're sitting alone and you're sitting by yourself, you're gonna be pushed to getting yourself together. You know what I'm saying? All the extra distractions and shit with people. You already have enough distractions. You got work, you got kids, you got this, you got that, you got bills, you got this. It's too many distractions. And then people, if they not coming in to help you, to help you, uplift you, to be a positive force in your life, then they not on what you on. You know what I'm saying? All of them relationships that you done fought through where you wasn't being supported, motherfuckers and tried to take your life, take your identity. If they ain't did the work, and the thing is, this is another thing too. Whoever this message connect with, you know who is who now. You've dealt with enough imposters in your life to where you know who's done the work and who haven't been doing the work. And you know that it's unsafe in this day and age to be dealing with motherfuckers that don't know who they are, because they are susceptible to other souls entering into their vessel. And anything that you connect with will connect with you and can jump off of them into you. It's a war. We can't forget that it's a spiritual war. It's deeper than the physical. Them motherfucking demons is not playing right now. They on demon time. And they working through kids, through teenagers, through elders, all that. Everybody had a choice. This is where the discernment come in at. This is where it come in for you to use your discernment and be able to see those demons on that person. Because it's not just one. You will see, I'm telling you, you will see one person and they got about 6-7 demons on them. They got the Delilah spirit on them. They got Lucifer on them. They got the you know what I'm saying? Lustful spirit on them. All kind of shit. I mean, it's hundreds of different kind of spirits that come in to steal certain things from you, or to come in to creep into your life, to destroy certain aspects of your life, to hold you back, to keep you in the motherfucking barrel with the crabs. They hate to see you. They hate to see you pulling yourself up. They hate to see your strength. They'll smile like they admire it. But why would they admire you if they can't do it themselves, if they don't see it in themselves to do it? They don't even believe in themselves. But they'll damn sure lie to you and say, oh, I'm proud of you. I'm this and this and that. You have to watch them smiles, man. And let me go back to the kids. These kids got demons on them as well. I don't care how crazy it sounds, they do. Because of who they're being raised by, because what they've been susceptible to, what they've been seeing, and they are in contact with these other beings that's not showing them, are engaging with them. So they've taken on those identities. They've taken on those same spirits. You see kids shooting up schools and shit. How many kids have y'all seen on the internet that didn't kill their parents 10 years old, 9 years old, 8 years old? That went and got his mama a gun, shot his mama and his daddy because he couldn't play the game. You know what I'm saying? This shit is happening all over the world in all religions and all shades. It don't matter. That shit don't matter. It never mattered. So let me go, y'all. Let me keep going. Okay, so 996 is significant. Okay, so if you've been seeing 99, that's significant. If you've been seeing 96 or 69, I had got from that. It's like what they show. This is what I was shown when I seen those two numbers, and then I had added some shit up because I'm really good when it comes to numbers, y'all. Like I can see into numbers. Like it's actually very awesome. Anyways, I seen the 96 and the 69. It was the outside and then the inside. It was like a flip of a coin. And it was like, okay, you did the work outside. Now it's time to do the work inside. It flipped it, 9669. Do you get what I'm saying? It flipped it. That's what I was showing. And I said, okay, so I did the work outside. Now I have to do the work inside. I'm going to need somebody to give me a motherfucking round of applause around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because before today, I never looked at it like that. And mind you, 96, that never been following me since I was a baby. Okay? I didn't even notice it. I got it on my arm right there. I didn't notice until, I'm from 96 in Birch as well, too. I'm from 96 in Birch, y'all, in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So all of this, everything, you have to pay attention to everything. Take everything in. It's no coincidence. It's not. You have, for your formula, whatever it's going to take for you to do what it is that you need to do within, because you did everything outside. You stopped fucking with Pam, Susie, and Joe because they wasn't right. You can't trust them. You got rid of, you know what I'm saying? You made peace with your mama because she ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Daddy wasn't there. You got daddy issues. Well, shit, you made peace with that. And if you haven't, you're going to have to. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've done what you needed to do out. These motherfuckers ain't even around to affect you. They can't even get into your aura. But maybe you still do have some things inside. Because I know I do. I do. I have some things inside when it comes to my mom. But have I severed those cords in the physical realm to where it's cool, I'm okay, and I choose not to be around you because you don't bring the best out of me? I done gave you too many motherfucking chances around this motherfucking, and I already know what it's going to turn into because you haven't done the work. You're not ready, but I'm not finna sit around and wait on you. I'm not doing it. I did it for too long, for too many years. It's the inside job. It's an inside job. That 9669, y'all, it's the flip of the coin. You did what you needed to do outside, now you gotta do what you need to do inside. And you can't half-ass clean up my house. That's what I hear. That's what I hear your ancestors saying. It ain't no half-ass cleaning up my house. Your grandma ever said that to you? You gonna do that shit right. If you don't do it right, you gonna go back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all. Let me go. I already knew this was going to be a good one. I didn't know how it was going to turn out or what it was going to be. But we're going to pull 6 of these cards and see what's going on. It says the transformation from death to life. Wow. Y'all just see me just pull that out. I didn't even know, right? To being awakened, spiritual awakening, shadow work. I can't make this shit up. When I tell you guys, you are connected. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are deeply connected, deeply rooted. You've broken generational curses. You've broken generational issues within your bloodline. And for those that you could not help, you made the decision to sever ties with them. Not be in agreement with what they have going on and what they're doing because you know it's not right. Not to turn a blind eye to it or sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? You addressed it in your household. That's how you break generational curse. That's how you break a generational curse. You address it in your household. And then you become the matriarch as the mother. Or even the father. Okay? Next one. It says the principle of gender. Okay? Now this is the hermetic. This is the hermetic this is the universal laws. I'm sorry, the universal laws, but the hermetic universal laws. It says the principle of mentalism. Did I not say earlier I was speaking about mentalism? Okay? Because that's what's at hand is our mental state. Our mental state is up for grabs. It's like I'm seeing vicious entities and energies that's waiting for you to give up. That's waiting for you to drop the ball. That's waiting for you to say, you know what, I'm just going to stop. I'm just not going to go anymore. Where does that leave you at? Because there's no in between, right? The principle of gender. Look it up, y'all. It's time to do the homework. It's time to dig deeper. They want to control you. Okay, so somebody could want to control you. Okay, you could have came from a family that was very controlling, that wanted to control you, that wanted to control your mental state, wanted you to do the things that they felt you should do because this is the way that we do family business or whatever the case may be, and you like, hell no, I'm good. Relatives are at times the first ones that will cross you. Wow. Look up the number 92. So 92 can be significant. Okay. Relatives are at times the first ones that will cross you. And you know, with something on the back too, it says karmic mother. Oh my goodness. I just was speaking about a karmic mother. So somebody has a karmic mother that, you know, you may even have some deeper issues within that needs, and it might be something small that needs to be, you know, that needs some attention. So the number 92 is significant. Let's see what this one is. It says, if you don't want to be disappointed, help those that help themselves. A great battle, I feel like I read that too fast. So a great battle, he knew he could win. So a great battle, he knew he could win. Great battle, he knew he could win. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, a great battle, he knew he could win. So a great battle, he knew he could win. And that's trusting in yourself. That's believing in yourself. That goes back to the video we just watched. You have to trust yourself. You have to, because when you trust yourself fully, there ain't no fear. When you fully trust yourself and can rely on yourself and which is your instincts, you know, your moral compass, your intuition, what you've been through, what you see in front of you, not allowing somebody to come in and dictate or change and make the illusion or change the illusion into what they want you to make it be. You know what I'm saying? So it's really standing firm on what you know, not what you believe in, because a belief can be changed. People always talking about, I believe this, I believe that. Like, I really practice not saying that, because You gotta know nowadays. And you should know. You should know. As much as shit as you've been through, you should know. We're gonna pull one more of these. California. So somebody could be from California. Okay. Or maybe you coming to California. Maybe you're moving to California. I don't know. Okay. You're a survivor, setting the world on fire with your truth. All facts. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see. I don't know why I can't. I already knew I was going to be on here for a minute, y'all. I already freaking knew. Alright. So let's get to the tarot cards and see what's going on. So we got the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Wands in the middle of the deck. Yeah, so whoever whoever this message is resonating with, somebody's name could be Lily. Also, I'm picking up on, or maybe you know somebody named Lily. But yeah, you've been kicking back. You've been kicking back. You know what I'm saying? It's really been you versus you. It's really been you versus you. You know what I'm saying? So you have been thinking about what's to come next. All of your different ideas with this 9 of Cups and all these cups and these different, cups is it's endless possibilities. It's a lot of fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, I feel like you could be a water sign as well, or you could have water in your chart, but I'm just picking up on, like, you're at a place where the water is calm. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, okay, I'm cool, I'm chill, but you still like, it's something that I know that I gotta get to, right? It's you against you, right? Even though they look different, this is her, this is you against you, right? But you have a lot of different ideas. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is in a lot of different places when it comes to, when I say places, I'm talking about like things that you aspire to do, your forward movement. Like, you could have quit your job, you could have moved to another state, you could have moved to another city, and you rebuilding, you're starting over. Okay, Spirit, give me more information. Okay, woo, that came fast. The Hierophant. So yeah, you could have very well, the Hierophant, see? So you could have very well, moved to a new city, a new state. I said that earlier. You figuring it out. I'm picking up on that. Like, with this Hierophant coming out, like, you're really deep into what you know. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward and doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you meeting new people. Okay? This can be a divine masculine or a divine feminine, but you're meeting new people. You're stepping out on new ventures, let's see what other one. The 5 of Cups. It's a trip because the water is right behind us. It's a picture with a water, and then they got the 5 of Cups that's spilled. And so you could be, look at this shit. This ain't no, and I know I've been picking up on this energy right here, where you go back and forth in your mind. Like, one point you can have, like, okay, things are looking promising, things are looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have something good, like, inside that you want to do, that you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna do. But then at the same time, that's where it go back to, and where you're in your head, like, okay, so how am I gonna get there? You may feel like you don't have everything that you need, or maybe it's just not the right time, right? It's not the right time to move forward, but you're like, well, damn, I'm not doing nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really doing too much. Why am I not able to move forward on let me tell you something. If you've been going back and forth, this is where that deep introspection come in at, where you really sit down with yourself, get you a pen and a paper out, and really start, clearing things out. Like, okay, so this is what this is what I just had to do earlier to even get this message. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to sit with it. because there's more work that needs to be done inside if you haven't found a way to move forward, or if it just isn't the right time to move forward, then it's still work that needs to be done within. Okay? Strength. The strength card. Somebody's name can be Miriam. Miriam, I'm picking up on. Y'all, this is a lot. It's also like things that you aspire to do. It really isn't the time for that. Okay? I know that last night when I was doing a reading, I was speaking on that, and I'm telling you, this is more of an emotional thing. Really getting your emotional state, or your emotions in place. Okay, when I say you can think that you have them in place until you go out and somebody say something and it piss you off and you go off. You know what I'm saying? Or you're out and you see your mom, or you come across, or you go to a family function and something happened and you respond in a way that you respond, that, you know what I'm saying, thinking that you have completely healed that part of you, but that version of you is not completely healed. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a back and forth thing. So this energy is kind of like, it's giving me ocean. It's giving me ocean energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys can be called to go to water. Maybe you've been thinking about going to water. I mean, the Four of Swords is right here. You see how she's meditating? You know what I'm saying? She's meditating. I mean, even that would help. Like really being still. Stillness. Let me see. So stillness is significant, okay? Like I'm just picking up on, those that relate to this message, that connect with this message. The introspection is you going within. You know what I'm saying? Like really deep diving into the emotions and checking them. You check them like you check the tires. You know what I'm saying? You roll the tire around. You know what I'm saying? You just reevaluating things. And you have, the thing is, a lot of you guys have done this, but it's time for you to get out to test the car, test the soul, test the mental state, to see if you've actually, you know what I'm saying, but if you're actually able to, or if you've grown in a place to where, or let things go, you know what I'm saying, or if you've really severed ties with whatever that is to you. Only you guys know what your situation look like. See if you really sever ties with these things is by way of getting out. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with people. So that you can know if there's a death to it. You know what I'm saying? So that you can know if it's the end to it. Some of you guys can be a Leo, okay? You can have Leo in your chart, the Ten of Cups. My name could be Monica. The Fool card came out, y'all. And then the Four of Cups, okay? Yeah, somebody really been like in La La Land. Like when I say La La Land, I mean like you really been thinking, you know what I'm saying? You've been in real good energy though. It's really good energy, you know what I'm saying? Like you're even thinking about your future and playing your future out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are single, you know what I'm saying? But there is new people coming into your life. Lovers, friends, you know what I'm saying? That will be your family, you know what I'm saying? You are going to create a whole new path of, like you embody love, okay? So you could be connected to the planet Venus, okay? You could be a Libra, okay? And you might be even working the justice system. You know what I'm saying? Because, Libra is connected to justice. But also, even if you have Libra in your charts, there's like, you feel the justice because you see everything that's going on around you. You can see and feel and sense that you've accomplished a lot. That you've overcome a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the love that you embody, and it radiates outside of you. You know what I'm saying? It radiates outside of you. So it's very easy for you to get comfortable in that and sit in that. You know what I'm saying? And daydream and all of this, but you have to continue to move forward and work. You have to put yourself in certain situations. I'm gonna be honest. You might have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to see. Let me check and make sure. Check my temperature on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me check the gauge on that. Let me see if I can. Maybe you be called to fucking. The universe gonna set it up. I promise you. If you don't, and maybe the universe might have to. They do it to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Set us up to where to see how we're gonna respond in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might be called to just, even if you didn't do anything to your parent, you know what I'm saying? One of your parents or a friend or somebody, and you see me like, you know what? I just apologize, you know, for my part that I played in this relationship not working. Do I want to move forward? Absolutely not. But do I want to apologize to make amends so that I can get my part? You know what I'm saying? You might literally have that coming soon. Everything is being, what they're showing me, like, it's being revisited. Everything is being revisited. So you might even have communication with people that you really don't even fucking care to even talk to. But the thing is when you, let me tell you something, when you sever cords, you cannot sever cords with hate, with anger. You can't be in despair. You can't fuck her. I don't want to go fuck him. You can't have that. You got to do it and release it and give it to them back on their journey. But you have to release it with peace. You know what I'm saying? That's honorable. I don't feel nothing towards you. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. Nothing. It's just, you know, our time has come to, you know, we had our time together and that's it. You can't have no bad ill will towards nobody moving forward and expect and try to say and call that peace. That's not peace. You know, that's not giving you, that's not peace within that you're holding on to. You're lying to yourself. And because we've done that for so long, well, I just don't fuck with her no more. I don't fuck with the bitch no more. Really, it shouldn't even be all that. You shouldn't even have to say all that. You know, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't talk to her, you know. I wish, you ain't got to wish a motherfucker well. I just don't talk to her no more. That's it. Because where I'm at right now, I'm not praying for no motherfucking body. I ain't praying for my enemy. I don't give a fuck about what they got going on or nothing. But see, I don't hold resentment or hate in my heart. Like I never... That's why, and just to give you a little, you know, synopsis of for me, and a lot of you guys may even, you know, experience the same thing. But for me, the people that didn't hurt me, the reason why they was able to hurt me so many times was because when we spoke and I thought we had got over it and forgave one another and let it go, I genuinely let it go and was building anew. They didn't know how to. They didn't know how to let go. And it showed. It showed in everything that they did. Again. In everything that they said and how they treated me. And everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it was just on them. I played a part as well. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I ain't hurt motherfuckers how they hurt me. I didn't intentionally hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I've always had I would say like I have a real... How can I say it? I have an innocence about me. I have this innocence about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm with the shit, but that's to protect the innocence within me. So a lot of you guys may have that. And that's what I mean. Like the shit that they did, you wouldn't have never done and you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's easy for me to let things go and just walk away because I don't want to be hurt anymore. And I don't want to hold on to the hurt and turn that hurt into anger or turn that hurt into envy. You know what I'm saying? Or turn that hurt into, to something that you shouldn't be holding on to nothing. It should be nothing. Release that to them. Release it. And it's not easy to release. Okay? It's not easy to release. It's not... And you can't lie to the universe. The universe feel every pulse in your body. The universe feel everything in your soul. The universe feel. So you have to address it. It's no cutting no corners. Okay, so let's keep going. We got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I said earlier that there was gonna be that there's been justice, and you feel that. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are in a serene place, like where you're in a peaceful state. You're in a peaceful place. But the whole point and the overall the overall, message is that it's an inside job, and introspection is what needs to be done, not fully fine-tuning and fully observing everything in you, your emotions, paying attention to how things trigger you, all that, so that you can say, okay, I need to fix that. Okay, so no, I need to work on that. This is what we're supposed to be doing right now in this time. I would say they're giving it, I would say that the rest of this year, because we have time, you know what I'm saying, to get through these things, and we have time. But wasting time on bullshit, that's why you keep having the thoughts in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's why you keep going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You keep going back and forth. Where's that card at that I had? Where is it at? You keep going back and forth where 1 minute you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's promising. My future is promising. I have all of these, goals. I have these ideas. I know it's going to work. But then you back over here. Why is that? Why are you going back and forth? You know what I'm saying? You going back and forth. It's more that needs to be done within oneself. Okay? It's more meditation. It's more self-care. It's more mental health. It's more physical health, physicality, all of those things you need in order to move forward. And it needs to be checked. It has to be fine-tuned. It has to be right. Okay? It has to be right. It's your justice. It really is your justice. Okay? It's your peace. Your health is your peace, right? Because you can't have peace if you know that you are sick, or if you have this irritation about somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or if you just can't be around somebody, you should be able to be around any motherfucking body in any room. I don't care who it is. Because you never know what situation that you're going to be placed in. You never know what's going to happen. You don't never know which way shit is going to go. So this is your higher self wanting you to be ready for whatever is going to come. Anything. They want you to be ready. And you can be. They told us that we couldn't. They didn't teach us how to, but that's what we being taught. How to do things correctly, how to do things right, how to do ourselves right. Because nobody else is going to do that for us. Nobody else has played that part in your life up until now. So why would they start doing it? Everybody has to pull their own weight for their own selves. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody praying for you. You shouldn't even want nobody praying for you, because motherfucker could pray on your downfall. Motherfucker can pray some shit right out your life that you didn't create it, and you didn't told them, and then they pray like real shit. It's magic. So, y'all, you follow me. You get it. Okay, so these other cards I had pulled earlier, right, y'all? And this was for my energies. I was pulling my energy, but I wanted to share it with you guys. It's the Seven of Wands, right? It's the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands talk about your very, hold on. Is that the Seven of Wands? Yeah, it is. I didn't read this shit like 6 times today. Okay, your fiery drive has given you the strength and willpower to climb to the top of the cliff, only to have others try to knock you back down. You've succeeded and you're feeling strong, but others may be jealous. They'll try to make you feel like less and sow seeds of doubt in yourself. Don't let them. You deserve to be here. Fight for yourself. Look at that shit. Okay? And then the Six of Cups, right? All of this tie in. You see how I got magic, y'all? You see how this shit tie in? So the Six of Cups, okay, is you're being called to embrace family and friends with kindness and compassion. Spread your love and sweetness to those you care about. They're the only ones you got to give it to. You know what I'm saying? To those that you care about. Even, people that you don't know, of course, you be, diplomatic. You be loving, supportive, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, I don't know. And nurture your connection. You might also be feeling a little nostalgic. Maybe there's something painful from your childhood that needs examining. Just don't forget to be kind to your past self. Embrace them. Y'all, if I don't tell y'all when I pulled these two cards and I asked, I'm like, just give me something that can help me move forward. And this is when I got on this quest to knowing, and I'm like, okay, I just want to know, because it's been too many fucking weeks that I've been picking up on this energy and ain't came up with nothing. But that's because I didn't try to. I didn't try to come up with nothing. I didn't look deep into it. We are being called to look deeper, in depth. Everything is in depth right now. Ain't no playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is serious. It is. Take it serious. Your life. This is your life. You have children. What they see in you, who you are, what your level of protection, what you're putting out, what you're bringing around them, it's going to affect them. So this is why it's so serious. In the cosmos, in the universe, spirit guides on the other side, they not doing no playing. They taking motherfuckers out left and right. So the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups together, this energy together was giving me gentleness, like being gentle with each, how can I say it? Being gentle with each chapter of our that we didn't had in life. Like each it's not even chapter. I can't think of the word, you guys. But I didn't talk about it on here before. But with our teenage selves, with our adolescence, you know what I'm saying? Because that little girl is always still inside. That young man is always still inside. That little boy is always still in there. But being kind to yourself for the decisions that you've made, maybe not so much of, they might not have been so much of the great decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like those are other things that we have to come to, how can I say? We have to get clear. We have to come clear with, you know what I'm saying? And not hold on to guilt, not hold on to shame. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody make mistakes. Everybody. Let that shit go. Don't hold on to it. People are going to try to remind you of that. And that's to keep you held down. That's to keep you there. Maybe you embarrassed yourself. Maybe you disappointed yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys have. We do that in life. And it's easy to hold on to it because people will not let you forget about that. They will always remind you. But this is why you don't deal with these motherfuckers no more. You let it go. You keep going. That's why the strength card came out, because you really do need strength. You really do need strength in these times, in these days of this forward movement. You really do need strength. But I was getting gentleness, like this card said, to love on your family, love on those that love on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you embody that love and you give it out and you have that in your household, and you're operating on love and you're at peace within yourself and you're loving on yourself, that things are seen very much clearly. You know what I'm saying? So when you do get irritated or something come up or something trigger you, you could even see it more clear and say, okay, let me check that. You know what I'm saying? Let me check that. Let me make sure you know what I'm saying? You're going to do it then. But if you're wrapped up and caught up in the forces of life, it's very hard to check those insecurities. It's very hard to check those triggers because you dismiss them. You disregard them. You sweep them under the rug. But see, that's the old way of living. That's the old way of life. That's what our grannies and grandmothers and grandfathers did. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you couldn't talk about in the family. Sweep this under the rug. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way you can move forward in the new world, in the new paradigm. I'm going to wrap this up, you guys, but I'm going to say this. It's a higher power. We know that, right? We can all agree that there is a higher power, right? There is. Okay? And we can all agree that this higher power that everybody talks about, even though they have different names and different concepts and all of that, it all comes to be one, right? Source, one. It's one source, right? You cannot take away from source, and you cannot add, and you cannot multiply or subtract. Okay? We've experienced supernatural things. We see around us in the world supernatural things happening in front of our eyes. They're making us aware of what this world is really about and what's really here. What wasn't able to be seen years ago now is being shown. They've hidden so much from us, but they cannot hide it from us anymore. It's a choice to stay. It's a choice to stay asleep. That is a fucking choice to stay dead. When you chose to become aware of thyself, you chose yourself. And when you made that choice, you seen something within yourself for you to even stand up on that or to embark on that. You can't unsee that shit. It will always be knocking at your door. It will always be there. It will never leave. We know that there's a higher power. We know that we're more than what they said that we are. We know that our higher selves is a direct connection to source. We know that it's shit that we can't even do, but we can do. We know that our ancestors was astral projecting, laying down and just straight astral projecting. They didn't have to take no time to go to sleep. It was all kind of shit going on. We know that they were giants, and that those are our ancestors. That's why you always feel like you've been in a box, because they always want you to feel small. But now that we know that we are the giants, right? We know that we are source. We know that we hold and embody a power that they kept us in a box so that they can feed off of. We gotta be something great, right? We gotta be powerful. We know all of this. I just say don't take it for granted. Anything that you need wisdom and knowledge on, if it's something that you don't understand, all you have to do is stop and do introspection. That's all you have to do, is stop and focus in and put your attention on what it is that you need to know, and they will show you and guide you through it. If you ain't never had, if you felt like you ain't never had nobody, you have someone, which is your higher self, that's connected to the cosmos, that's connected to many. Now you're aware that you have your higher self, and that the answers is within you. The answers is within you, right? Okay. I'm going to pull a card from here, and I'm going to let y'all get up out of here. So, anyone that's not here anymore, I'm going to sending back everybody's energy. Protecting it with protection. Taking my energy back. I'm receiving my energy back. I want to clear out any negative energy that's in here and send it back to sender. Send it back to the source that it came from. I love all of you guys. Those who love me, I love you guys as well. Okay, I appreciate you guys for watching my videos, for sharing them. Make sure that you guys like, please, because there's others that need to see this video, and that really do help the algorithm of the video. Whoa, that was too many cards. I knew I was going to be on here for a minute, though, y'all. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Because I was like, whoa, to unbreak this, now I got to put it together in real life, you know? Now I got to, okay, it says naked, 30. So 30 can be significant. Ooh, my ear. Okay, so they are pleased with the message, you guys, and that really, really matters to me. They are pleased with the message. I just got a loud flutter in my ear, in my right ear now, that let me know that they are proud of me. Okay, where's my other book at? Which one is, oh, that's 30. This is, okay, let's see. Somebody's birthday could be November 30th. or August 30th. Okay, somebody's name could be Natalie. Or maybe somebody call you Nook. That name Nook is significant. Okay, let me see. Also the name Malcolm. I'm hearing Malcolm. They trying to get him out. They like, what? So Malcolm is significant. Maury. Okay. Somebody's ancestors want them to learn about parallel. Like, I guess maybe parallel lines is significant. So if that resonates. Okay, so it says goddess of emotional nakedness. It says temple is Greedos. Her element is water. Didn't I tell y'all water? I'm telling y'all, man. Okay, so Mama Wata and her sisters live in the Akabo River in Benin City, Nigeria. But the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mama Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Ooh. Okay, so hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Wow. That's a trip. With everything that we talked about and this card came out, y'all. This card is the perfect card to end this. Okay? Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Okay, so the goddess declaration for this is I have the courage to be vulnerable. I have the courage to be vulnerable. Let me tell you something. Everything that was in this message, y'all, this wrapped the whole everything I've been talking about. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys share this once you watch it and you see what I'm talking about. I want to get a message from Source. Hold on. Because I'm feeling a little good right now about this. I'm feeling really, really, really good about this message. And I know that those that needs to hear it will hear it. Let's get a message from Source, all right? Because I feel like Source got something to say too. Okay? Straight from Source. Let's see. If somebody ever asks you what you do it for, you do it for you. You do it for you, first and foremost. I do this shit for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I affect others around me. My children. You know what I'm saying? My soon-to-be lover. Source, what other messages you have? Well, what's the last message to close in? Let's see. Revolution at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, got some shit. You got some shit that you gonna put out. Just be patient. Okay? Continue to love on yourself. Continue to just, go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hard on yourself. Let's see what message Source has, y'all. What is this? It says glam. This came out last night. All right, let's see what this say. Glamour energy. Lizzie. And what is this? Is this? Wait a minute, that's the wrong book. What am I doing? I've been on here for a moment. Where does it say? Glamour energy. Yeah, I gotta get on here more, y'all. And I'm gonna have to get myself together because I like to be face to face with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It's a glam. What's the name? Glamour. That is okay. So let's see what message Source have for you, and we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate all of you guys. Okay. So this is the message from Source, and I'm gonna get with y'all. So it says, glam. It says, my confidence is solid as stone, and I take positive action to manifest my dreams. It says, it's time to put on your best dress and attend the best party you've ever been invited to. This is your red carpet, your premiere fashion debut and car walk for the oracle gods. Sometimes it's gods, like gods. Sometimes you don't know where the next whatever is going to come from, but you can still look like $1,000,000. And you just might shift your energy into a different feeling and alignment. Pirate is the companion for this card, as it was mistaken for gold by many people. You may not be the gold, but you can look like it, bringing your vessel into a physical state of elevated emotion. Look at, there go that word emotion again, y'all. This is what this reading been about, like emotions, regulating our emotions, you know what I'm saying, and really getting to know our emotions and coming into alignment with every emotional feeling that we have, every emotional state that we've ever had. We have to confront those emotions, good or bad. Emotions instantly helps the mind and body sync up. Sync up. Yeah. So even if you aren't going anywhere, get glammed up. You know it will make you feel better. Crystal pairing. So the crystal pairing for this card is Pirate. It's Pyrite. That's a crystal. You guys can look it up. Once again, that crystal is Pyrite, which is, I guess it maybe bring in confidence and, a sense of feeling, glamorous, bringing in the energy to want to be glamorous or to dress yourself up or things like that. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, I feel like now I'm just on here for nothing. Love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ask These Tribes Well.